What if one of the biggest names in consumer electronics, a true pioneer, quietly started disappearing from a major market? We are talking about Sony, and a growing quiet storm suggests their Xperia smartphones might be making a full retreat from Europe and beyond. For years, Sony's Xperia phones carved out a niche. They appealed to a dedicated fanbase, especially those who appreciate top-tier camera technology in their pockets. But a wave of recent moves tells a starkly different story. We just learned that Sony confirmed a full withdrawal from Finland, explicitly stating Xperia phones will no longer sell directly there. While they offered a vague explanation about focusing on online channels, for most of us, this sounds more like a gentle wind down than a strategic shift. And Finland is just the tip of the iceberg. Look across Sony's official websites in major European markets like Germany, France, Spain, and even the UK. You will see something striking. Nearly all current and recent Xperia models, even the new flagship Xperia 1.7, are either out of stock or completely unavailable. While you might still spot some on Amazon, Sony's own direct supply lines seem to be drying up at an alarming rate. Now, this isn't just a distribution issue. The Xperia 1.7 itself has faced significant hurdles. Reports surfaced about random shutdowns and reboot problems, forcing Sony to temporarily halt sales in Japan and issue apologies to affected customers in Europe and the UK. When a flagship phone struggles that much, it casts a long shadow. The challenges are not confined to Europe either. Head over to Sony's official US website, and you won't find smartphones listed at all. Last year's Xperia 1.6 never even officially launched there. Even in Japan, once Sony's stronghold, their presence in the smartphone market has dwindled significantly, pushed aside by the rapid rise of Google's Pixel line. Adding another layer to this narrative, Sony recently began outsourcing the manufacturing of its flagship phones. They already relied on third-party manufacturers for mid-range devices, but entrusting high-end production to others signals a clear intent to distance themselves further from the hands-on hardware creation. Feels like they are slowly but surely letting go. For a brand that once stood shoulder to shoulder with titans like Samsung and Apple, these are troubling signs. Sony's mobile division has struggled for years with tiny global market share and retail invisibility in many regions. These recent actions in Europe and globally feel less like a strategic repositioning and more like a quiet, gradual exit. So, is this the slow goodbye for Xperia phones? With sales halted in key regions, markets seemingly abandoned, and few new devices clearly on the horizon, the future of Sony's mobile business looks more uncertain than ever. What do you think the future holds for this once dominant player? Let us know your thoughts and be sure to subscribe so you never miss our deep dives into the tech world.